What is up, my dog licking dick waggers? You ready for Spawn issue number 136? Let's go. The witch bitch Nyx is nervous. She looks into a mirror and thinks about the Hellspawn. And as she looks into the mirror, Mammon appears. And she's like, what? How did you get here? Because she put charms and shit to protect her house from like demons entering. And he's like, those things can't stop me. I'm everywhere. I'm in the atoms within the air. And she's like, what the hell do you want then? And he's like, I want to find the Hellspawn. And she's like, if you're so omnipotent, then why haven't you found him yet? And he's like, well, I suppose I could, but then he'd know where I am. And I want to come stealthily. And then he goes and he looks at Thea. And then Mammon tells Nyx, remember, only you can save her. Spawn is so hurt from the beating that he's taken in the dead zone that he fucking instinctively takes off his suit. But this was a huge mistake because it just makes him feel all of the pain at once. And then he gets flopped down onto the ground because of the pain. And then he starts to resist it. And he says thinks to himself, you can't let these people know how hurt you actually are. Spawn then starts to walk off, noticing these posters on the wall of himself, and he's like, is this a joke? Then he approaches the Violator. The Violator pretty much taunts him in front of a crowd and starts to turn into his true form, and then they start fighting. The Violator wraps his tongue around Spawn and like hurts him with necroplasm. Then he starts like slamming Spawn around. Spawn breaks out with his chains. It's actually pretty fucking sick because Spawn uses his chains as like a ball and like fucking slings it into the Violator. The Violator's talking shit and then Spawn drop kicks him saying, bro, shut up. If I beat you once, I can beat you again. The Violator then slaps Spawn into like a metal pole, cracking it. The Violator then punches down on Spawn, but Spawn breaks out of this and says never give up. Then we get a really good look of how tall the Violator is, and he's pretty huge right now. But then Spawn like passes out or gets hit by the Violator. I don't even know what happens, but I think he just passes out and then that's it. Later on, Nyx then notices that the powers went out in the city. Then we get a good look showing that the clowns have entered it. And that wraps up Spawn issue number 136. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.